All right, so I'm sitting over here in Illinois, and this Marmon pulls up. I haven't seen one of these trucks in probably, like, I've only seen one since I've been driving truck, and that was out there in Texas somewhere. But this dude just pulled up in a freaking Marmon. It got I think it got a cat in it, and he said it's 1989 Marmon. But this is it's pretty cool, man. They got a cat. Dang. Dang. How long have you had this truck?
10 years.
10 years?
Sure.
Dang, man. 10 years in a Marmon. You got how many miles you got on the rebuild?
I just put bearings in it this spring with 750 since I rebuilt it. And it's got about 3 million miles on it total.
Dang. It goes on the road pretty good too, don't it?
It really does.
Dang, that's
I've had 2 new trucks in my life, and I'll take this any day over a new truck.
That's dang. A Marmon.
I redid all the basically I rebuilt the whole truck from the ground up. The only thing I haven't taken off or taken apart are the cross members. Everything else has been taken off at least once.
Dang.
In the 10 years I've owned it.
Dang.
The whole back suspension, the hangers, everything's all new. Old steer axle, springs, hangers.
Dang. Dang. It's just. Dang.
Originally a flat top.
Oh, you put a new
It's a Marmon sleeper, same year.
Yeah.
I found it out in New York, Syracuse, New York.
Oh.
So I went and got that. Swapped it out.
That's just cool. Like, what's a
15.
15?
Yeah, 4 1/4 V model mechanical cat.
Yeah.
15 over against the dash.
Yeah.
High gears against the dash.
Is this a 2-stick or 1-stick?
Just 1 stick.
Oh, okay.
I custom did all the dash panels in stainless.
Man, that looks good, man.
All digital gauges.
Dang.
Changed all my switches over. Originally, Marmon did their switches up and down, and they used what the old Peterbilts used to have, the little green flip, like a toggle. Not a toggle, but I don't know what you'd call it.
Just like a little,
the little green,
rocker switch?
Yeah, rocker switch. So I didn't like those, so I swapped them all around. I put them where they're side to side now instead of up and down. And they're all lighted blue.
Dang. Oh,
Everything
yeah.
in the cab is lighted red. Switches, and up here is all blue.
Dang, that's, I don't know, man. It's just, you don't see these on the road anymore.
No, you
like,
really
where do you get parts?
You figure out what you figure out sometimes. I mean, I put power windows in here. I put power door locks all the way around.
Dang.
So like when I hit the button or hit my key fob, my toolbox door, the sleeper door, and these 2 doors all unlock or lock together.
Dang, that's just, it's just a constant work in progress.
Yep, yeah, I'm pretty much done with everything now, except for the interior. I put the laminate floor in. That's vinyl laminate, not wood.
Okay.
So I put that in last year, in the sleeper too. I want to do I had a new Marmon door panel on both sides. I put those on. I'm waiting for I'm having a polished stainless surround made for the window. A little inside the window. So when I get that, I'll put that on. But it's a work in progress. You know, I've been DOT'd 7 times since I've had it on the road. Only one knew what it was.
Really?
Only one trooper knew what
How long have you had it on the road? You've been running it 10 years?
2016.
2016? Okay.
Yeah.
8 years.
I bought it in 2014, put it in the garage, started working on the weekends and stuff. I had another truck, so, you know.
Dang.
I always wanted one since I was a kid.
You finally got one?
I almost bought a new one once, and then it just didn't work out. So
it's just, you just don't see these on the road.
I love this truck. I'll never sell it.
Yeah, you can't.
I'll never sell it. I told my daughter.
Did you get a good deal on it when you bought it?
I paid 12 grand for it.
Did it run when you bought
I
it?
drove it home from Alabama.
Oh, okay. Dang.
But it was in bad shape. The spring hangers in the back were so wore out that the springs are riding up inside the line next to the frame.
Yeah.
So when you let off the fuel, it would torque up, and then the bolts on the U-joint on the front interior would hit the cross member.
Yeah.
If you look at the cross member, you see it's all mushroomed out
Yeah.
So had to change all the hangers. It was originally black. Everything was painted black. The tanks, the steps, sun visor, everything was black. I had to remount the visor. He had it mounted all the way up against the dash with 3 screws, and that was it. And I thought that thing was going to fly off and take someone's head off. So I made some brackets for it and put brackets on like you're supposed to and did it the right way.
How's your fuel mileage?
I get a little over 5 if I don't push it. If I run around 70, I'll get a little over 5. I got too high a rear end. I swapped out the rear ends and I put in 342s, and what was in here was 370s.
Okay.
And it's a little too high. Next time I come around, I'm gonna put 355s in.
Okay.
And it'll be a little better. You know, get you off guard with that 15 speed. You don't have. A 13 you can split it. 15 you're stuck in that gear.
Yeah.
You get big gear bound, and on a bad windy day, you're trying to do 60, and you're right there. You're either lugging it or you're
too high.
Yeah. So I want to drop it down to 355.
Okay.
Which should make it a little easier for that.
Oh no, it's just cool as shit, man. I had to get this on video because you don't see Marmons nowhere.
No, they only built about 15,000 total.
Like this is my second time seeing one. The other one I seen was in Texas.
Yeah, 34 years. They only built about 15,000 total, and that includes cab overs and everything. The most they ever made in a year was like 265, and that was towards the end before they closed, when they were moving. You know, before they probably only did 150, 200.
That's cool as shit, man.
Yeah, there's not many out on the road. There's a handful of guys. We all know each other too.
Yeah, exactly. You can't help it.
Yeah,
you probably know the guy that I saw in Texas, probably.
What kind of truck was it?
It was a Marmon. It was like, I think it was like blue, or light blue or green, close to that.
Light? Yeah. Stripes on it or no?
I don't. This was in 20. I had just started driving trucks. So it was like 2013. Okay. I was headed out towards El Paso.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know a guy's got a blue and yellow one. Look online, go on Facebook and look on the Marmon site. Bill Muckle. He took it was an 84 or 85. It was his dad's, and he bought it back from the guy that bought it from his dad. He put an N14 Cummins in it. He custom built the 88-inch Marmon bunk. It looks just like a Marmon sleeper. Built the same way and everything, but it's 88 inches long. Marmon only made two sizes, single and double. That was it. You know, flat top or raised roof. That was it.
There's no in between.
There's no extra, 30, 40, 60. No, it was 1 or 2. That was all they made.
It's just, they make these to work, Ray.
It's a great truck. I love it. It's mechanically, it's easy to work on.
Everything's just.
It's right there. It's not hidden. It's not a little crap in the way. Everything's pretty easy to get to.
And I saw you still doing paper logs too, huh? Man, that's cool.
No emissions, no paper logs, no nothing.
No e-logs. You got paper logs.
Yeah, no e-logs.
That's just.
I told my wife I wanted a toy.
And this it right here.
It, yeah.
I get it.
She thought I was crazy. I told her, I said, I've been wanting one of these trucks. I never intended to drive it or run it. When I bought it, I was just gonna put it in the garage, fix it up a little bit, take it to show. I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, this thing runs nice and everything seems to be good. I'm going through the things and fixing things, you know. I'm like, hell with it. I'm gonna run it.
How many trucks do you have?
I've only got 2 right now.
Oh, okay.
I've never had more than 2.
Oh, okay. You don't want the headache?
No. I had a driver for about 3 years, and I just like, nah, it's time to get rid of that truck.
Just had to.
I don't need that headache. Yeah.
I get it.
And they all say that if you're gonna go into business, you gotta go to 3 as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
You don't go to 3, you'll die trying to stay together.
Trying to stay afloat?
Yeah. 2, you can't make enough off of 1 truck in case the other one breaks down.
Yeah, so you need 3 or 5.
Down, the other 2 can cover the one broke down.
I was told you need like either 3 or 5.
Well, 3 or more. Anything more than 3. But that's everything I've always read and seen and
heard.
Always, if you want to be a big company or be a company, you got to go from 1 to 3 as quickly as possible. You know, don't jump to 2 and think you're gonna sit there for a couple years. You go broke trying. And that was my part. At the time, the work wasn't that great and everything else. And the driver wasn't the greatest. Nice guy and everything. He took care of the truck, but he didn't want to work. You know. And after 3 years, I was like, well, I don't see ever getting to 3 trucks. So let's just
call it quits.
Because all my free time I spent fixing his truck and keeping him on the road, and instead of just driving my own and dealing with my own. You know?
I get it.
I had a brand new one at the time.
What kind of truck was it?
International.
The ProStar?
No, it was before that. 9200. I had a 92.
Oh, 900. Single eye or double eye? It was a single eye?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
99 was a 99. That would have been exempt, too.
Dang.
That would have been exempt.
Dang.
I've been driving for 38 years.
Good Lord.
So.
38 years, man.
Yep, 38 years.
Shit, I'm 40, so you've been driving trucks that as long as I've been around.
1986 I started.
Hey, I was born in 83, so. Hey.
March of 86.
Never got out of it,
I bought my first truck when I was still in high school when I bought my first truck.
It was different back then. It was a different time back then too. You can't do that now.
I paid 15 grand for an old Mac and a covered wagon flatbed. Parked the flatbed, I put a wet kit on the Mac, and I ran dump around Chicago for 30 years.
Dang. So you don't need navigation to get around much, huh?
What do you mean?
Yeah, your navigation to get around, you don't need your navigation much at all, huh?
No.
Usually
after so many years, you know where everything is you go to, you know?
You know how to get to the city, it's the little buildings you try to figure out. I get it.
I know Chicago like the back of my hand.
I try to stay up from up there. You know?
Yeah, I can go anywhere in Chicago, that's no problem.
So you know how to miss all the bridges and everything, all the little low bridges and whatnot? I get it. Well, yeah, man, I'll let you go, man. Thanks for talking to me, man. Be careful out there, all right?
You too. You be safe out there.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm back in the truck now. I just got done talking to that guy. And it was quite refreshing talking to a person that was just happy to be driving truck. He's been driving trucks for 38 years. I was like, good Lord have mercy. I'm 40, and he's been driving trucks almost the same amount of time I've been kicking around this world, man. That's crazy. And he said he bought his first truck, and he drove I think he said he drove his dad's big truck to his graduation, which I think that'll be cool as shit in my opinion. But yeah, man, like, oh no, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and share if you want to like let other people see my content. And I'll see y'all next video. Later.